Wikipedia defines Otherkin as a subculture of people who identify as partially or entirely non-human. When you do further research, you'll come across many definitions. These are the main two. Otherkin is people that identify as non-earthen creatures, such as vampires, aliens, or dragons. It is the opposite of Therian, who identifies earthly creatures. And Otherkin is an umbrella term for all non-human identities like Theriomythic or Therian. Finding the correct answer is harder than you might think. Both definitions have their fair share of history in our community, and both are used to this day. The community evolved separately at first. More on that later. In the late 2000s, Otherkin started being used as an umbrella term for all non-human identities, which caused uproar in the community. Allegedly, more and more people in the Therian and Otherkin community protested against the use of the term in that way, which eventually led to the term autohuman to be coined. Autohumanity is used nowadays for every experience that deviates from the traditional human norm. This includes identities like Otherkin, Therian, Otherhearted, Otherlink, but also plurality. The original definition of identifying as another species than your own is more commonly accepted. The Therian community and the Otherkin community overlap a lot more as well, which also leads to grey areas in identities. The same identity for one person could be considered Therian or Otherkin in specific cases. The grey area has a term called Theriomythic. It's used for kin types like dragons or unicorns with more animalistic behavior. Around 1972, a group of people known as the Elf Queen's Daughters who practiced magic started being together. Roughly a year later, they started writing letters which were sent to 300 to 500 people. In 1990, the first mailing list for elves and other kind were created. There, the term other kind was defined as real people who identified as something other than human. Otherkin was originally called other kind. The D was dropped eventually. Other kind refers to individuals that identified as non-human but not as elven kind. The word other kind or otherkin was used in place of listing a bunch of possible identities separately. It started as a means to save time while typing. In 1993, individuals on the forum alt.horror.werewolves claimed to be werewolves. This would be the beginning of the Therian community. This was a brief summary of the beginnings of this community. If you want more detailed information, check out the Otherkin timeline by Orion Scribner. It should be linked in the description. How do you know if you're Otherkin? A lot of Otherkin individuals have felt that there was something off about their species identity. If you've come so far to question your species identity, there's a good chance you're deviating from the norm in this area. Many recommend astral projection or mediation, but this can easily be influenced by your own thoughts or desires, even if you don't want it to. This could lead to you thinking you're a different species to what you actually are. If you experience shifts, what shift means will be explained later, you can start by taking notes of them over a set of time period. After that, you compare what you felt to species you already know. You can ask around in the community if you're questioning something specific but don't know the name for it. Many will be happy to help you out. And if you've identified as a dragon since childhood or anything else, welcome to the community. You already know your species. But there might be more. Polykin, which is the experience of having multiple kin types, is common in the community. Don't be afraid to admit you're more species than you thought at first. Don't be afraid to admit that you're Otherkin. Everyone's identity is valid. There's nothing wrong with you. What causes Otherkinity? There are several theories on this, some difference between psychological and spiritual Otherkinity. Spiritual Otherkins seek the explanations in things like a misplaced soul, a past life, or the multiverse, and some for religious reasons, while psychological Otherkins often explain it with imprinting, trauma, or neurodivergence. Terms you will find while doing further research. Therian. Therianthropy is the most known variant of autohumanity. Therians involuntarily identify as animals or animalistic creatures in an intrinsic way. It is similar to Otherkin and many experiences are shared. Kin or kin type. A kin type is the creature that an Otherkin identifies as. Someone who identifies as a dragon is dragonkin and has dragon as their kin type. Awakening. An awakening is the moment where one realizes that they are non-human. It is also sometimes used for the experience of gaining a kin type. Autohuman. Otherkinity is the umbrella term which includes identities like Otherkin, Therian, or Otherhearted. It generally describes individuals who experience humanity in a different way, or not at all. If you want to do further research, I've linked a few sources in the description. You can also join my Discord community. It's linked in the description as well. I wish you luck on your Otherkin journey. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, or even subscribing. It means a lot to me, and it keeps me motivated with producing these videos.